What's up, YouTube? Today, I'm going to go over what I eat in a day and how that's looking like and about the times that I eat these meals. Getting into this is about everything that's included with what I eat in a day. Nothing crazy, real simple, clean-cut stuff. Makes a lot of sense. It's easy to follow, and I'll tell you guys where you can get it all. So this is my first meal of the day. I have this about 5:30 a.m. Eat it before work. It's just oats, protein powder, blueberries, and almond butter. And it's real easy. I get everything from either Costco or Walmart because that's the cheapest. I don't look for anything expensive or specific. It's just the most cost affordable or the best tasting for me. Moving on to actually cooking. Just want to put the seasonings out there that I use for my chicken specifically. And then next is what I would use for my beef. When cooking these foods, I don't really pay attention to the internal temperature. When it's done, it's done. I can chop it up. I can look inside. I can see if it's pink or not. I just make sure that it's fully cooked through on my own. And when preparing these foods, when you need to know how much to season it and such, you really just got to mess around with what works for you. For me, I like a good even medium where it's kind of plain and kind of not plain because I will be eating a lot of calories throughout the day. I do cook all my food in ghee or clarified butter. As you can see, you can get this straight from Costco. And it just really makes everything taste better in my opinion, and it's easier to eat. Ideally, if you need an alternative, you'd be using avocado oil or you'd be also using coconut oil. Basic potatoes that are utilized in the meal. These are my meals throughout the day besides the first one, which happens at 5:30 a.m. This next one, going from left to right, happens about 7 to 8. Depends how the day goes. I try to eat every 2 hours just to make it efficient and work into my day because I do have to still come home and eat and cook at the same time. Next meal after 2 hours. The last two meals happen after work pretty much by the time I get home. So it's rice, chicken, asparagus as the second last meal. And then the last meal is going to be beef, egg, rice, spinach, and almond butter. This meal is one of the best meals of the day besides breakfast, and it's pretty easy to get down. I usually take my time with this meal because by now I am home and I know it is my last meal. So I just kind of try to enjoy it as much as possible because a lot of this is monotonous food and can get pretty old to be eating. The hardest part of the meal is definitely going to be all the rice and carbs that you are consuming in the day. I just want to end this off on something that's important to me and should be important to you when it comes to getting bigger and eating better, and that's your whey protein. I use Primeval Labs. Any of them, in my opinion, because I've never had a bad one. I use it. It's really easy and tastes really great, and it's mostly the taste. That's what is the number one thing you need to be utilizing in your protein powder. Understand that we don't really eat for taste when we're trying to get bigger or better or bodybuilding or whatever your goals are. But I would say when you do have the opportunity to have better flavor, you should take it. And that's definitely comes from your protein powder. Protein powder is pretty expensive. I make sure to try and buy everything I can at a discount if possible. Trying to find that range of $1 to $2 per serving because it can get extremely expensive when you are buying some of these brands. I really want to make this video just to show y'all that it's really not that bad and it could be pretty easy if you want it to be. I definitely had the mindset for a long time that it was hard to cook and it was hard to eat and all this stuff, and I was making excuses, and finally, it's really not that bad and it doesn't have to be too expensive if you go to the right places. There's nothing wrong with going to Walmart. There's nothing wrong with going to Costco or any type of discount food market to get what you need to get. Even if you get one of these meals one time of the day, just know it's going to make all the difference for you. These are clean, these are easy, these are doable meals, and it's going to make the difference in your physique. I just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for listening. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them down below, and I'll be trying to push out new videos soon. Thank you.